Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yuzral. Welcome back to the wonderful world of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Well, War of the Chosen versus XCOM. It's not much of a war anymore. There's only one of them left, and he's not an immediate threat. So, I've skipped forward a little more. We've raided a UFO, hit an Advent black site, and we also met the Archon King, who it turns out is a nice guy. He likes hanging out on top of buildings, taking snapshots at XCOM troopers, and choke-slamming Mox into the ground from 100 feet. Unsurprisingly, Mox is back in therapy again. However, with things more or less under control, vaguely, approximately, this is getting worryingly close to completion. I kind of need to hit that again. Yeah. I need to hit a black site. We also need to finish the black site vial project, which is currently underway in the Shadow Chamber, and there's a new experimental powered weapon that's one day off, and Martin, Hockey Mask himself, might be almost ready to deploy. So we'll finish up at this battle site. Oh, and we have the Shredstorm Cannon. Sweet. Okay, let's get back down to the proving ground. I could really use some more ammunition, however, so we're going to take advantage of that, get some experimental ammo, and since I can construct this instantly, I'm going to pop some Millennium. I am looking for armor piercing. That'll do. Dragon rounds, 3. Talon, okay, that's not too shabby. The more armor piercing we get, the better, honestly, and if we can pick up a few more powered weapons as well, that's no bad thing, but, well, we'll see. What's this? Spend on a stasis vest. Ooh, medkit. Handy. We've also got the option for the serpent suit, and you know what, we're going to do that. Let's skin the Viper. So, it has a grapple mechanism, one serpent suit, ooh, that's worth having, a serpent armour, very nice, further boosting survivability, so that's him done, and we'll just keep popping the ammo. Come on, I want AP, oh never mind, I'm actually out of supplies, so... I think out of curiosity, we might just try building a frost bomb. Give the proving ground something to do.
I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And we need to get our hands on some more Elarium cores as well. Cool. Okay. So, a couple more days on that. 4 days on the black site vial. We'll finish up at the battle site. Aha! Right. 0. Well, that's his kill tally so far. I'm sure he will... change that eventually. So what can we do? Insanity, including mental control of the target. Ooh, that's handy. Yeah, we'll grab that. Promote him up. He's now an adept. So he's getting there. Nice thing about psyops is you don't have to take them into battle to train them.
Strategic resource located.
Yay, and we got some Elarium crystals as well. Excellent. So... let's see, we could hit one of the alien facilities, knock the Avatar project back again, or we could go for this convoy, ambush, grab some grenades and ammo. Given I just ran myself through a ton of Elarium, that's probably no bad thing. Okay guys, start scrounging. 5 days, we're 2 days off the...
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Sweet. Okay, and Shady is now a colonel. And, well, he's whacked his way to the highest ranks. He can now act as a substitute for Black Widow if I need to, so yay for that.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before.
Okay.
You up for it, Commander?
Always. Facility lead? Yeah, that will do. So we'll send one Sergeant Sharpshooter. Actually, we'll send Big Shot off on that, and then I want to send one of the Majors off to get them up to Colonel as well. Mama Bear, I think you're up. We could... actually, we've got 2 Colonel Grenadiers already. What are we short of? I've got 2 got 2 rangers, 2 grenadiers, 2 specialists. Covered most of my bases, honestly. We'll send Outrider. Get her up to Colonel. And that's sorted, so congratulations, Mina.
Underway immediately.
Okay. And we are 2 days from the black site. Woohoo, Frostbomb! Well, we can try it on the next raid. 3 days there, just... Oh, we've got something.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
They're doing it more efficiently.
I've patched the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer.
Is that wise?
Sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands. And the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
So the Elders are trying to, what, distill our DNA to something perfect?
The data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Oh dear.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
Distilled human.
My worst nightmares I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
But if you happen to match a certain profile...
Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it.
Well, it'd be easier
We may
just
not know what
to
they're doing with this stuff,
cut off the
but I
water
think
supply,
I can find out
honestly.
where it's going.
Okay.
Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
Well, if they're intent on getting their hands on distilled human, we had better be equally intent on stopping them. So, investigate the black site vial
Commander,
coordinates.
The shadow chamber is up and running. All we have to do now is put it to use.
Commander,
Thank you.
I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
Wonderful. Well, while we're off hitting this factory, or whatever it is, you guys start working on the Codex brain. Take you 5 days. In the meantime, squad is just about ready to go. We'll use the A-team for this job. Mox is in therapy for a few more days yet. I should probably pick up a second skirmisher one of these days.
The resistance operatives working in this area, Commander.
Oh boy.
They're going to
Shield
show
bearers,
us how to get
sectopods,
into the
codices,
alien
mechs,
facility.
lancers, elites. 13 enemies detected. Well, we'll cancel that for a second. We'll let Mox finish his therapy. And we'll finish hitting this convoy ambush site. Well, good, Mox is back. Ooh. Disciple Zero Martin. Let's plug him up again. Solace, Schism, and applies Rupture to the target. Okay, start doing that. Looks interesting. And it's going to take him 5 days. We'll finish this convoy scourge. There we go. An acid bomb and some Talon rounds. Meh. Well, it's worth a try. Able to strip away most armor immediately. You know what? I am so sick of Andromedons trying to do that to me. I'm kind of inclined to return the favour. Right. Let's go pay these guys a visit. Archons, shield bearers, sectopods, spectres, heavy mechs, lancers. We're going to be taking armor-piercing ammo pretty much across the board. This seems like an entirely reasonable operation to be engaging in. Okay, right. Right. Adams, you're off. Jaws, you can hang about. We'll drop Actually, we'll drop Jaws. We'll take Final along. We'll also take Mox and Black Widow. So, strip all spare equipment. You know, I'm very tempted to drop Scorch. In fact, I think we will drop Scorch in favour of Pitbull. Okay. Start loading up the armour piercing, boys and girls. Okay, so both heavies are packing armour piercing. Mox, you're packing blue screen for this. There we go. And Widow. Load. Actually, to start with. Just back up for a second. Switch out to the disruptor rifle. And then load a med kit. So she's set. Could take a Skulljack, but I don't see much need for hacking on this one. Could be wrong. Could be hilariously wrong. And Final, we'll swap your ammo, your plasma grenade out rather, for Talon rounds. Just do a bit of extra damage. Unfortunately... you know what, we're also going to pull Pitbull's main plasma grenade and replace it with an acid bomb, because hey, I want to give that a try. And on that subject, Tickle, do you want to try this frost bomb out? Okay, smaller race than standard frags, but they cannot act for one turn. It was tempting, but we'll stick with the plasma. Blaster launcher set. Oh, that reminds me. We need to get you back into a warsuit, don't we, Pitbull? Yoink, yoink, and warsuit, and take the Shredstorm cannon. Okay, and while we're at it, dump. Need to switch your ammo round, of course, so AP rounds there, and you can have the acid bomb as your grenade. Okay, also check weapon upgrades. So you can have a superior stock, and repeaters, no, not necessary there. Autoloader would be handy, but we'll go with the expanded mag, double the clip size, and we need to reload half as often. Yay! While we're on the subject of guns and fun stuff, beam cannon, stock, advanced stock. Clear that. He's modded stock and magazine. I think we can edit him to give him a slightly better load as well. Weapon mods, weapon mods, weapon mods, weapon mods. There we go. Stock and no. However, you know what? I think we've pretty much covered our bases here. Everyone else properly modded. Mox, I don't think we've looked at your gun in a while. Yeah. Autoloader and superior laser sight. It'll do. Right, let's go pay these guys a visit. Hopefully, there's only one sector plot.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Because if there isn't, it's going to get very interesting, very messy, very quickly.
As far as we can tell, this forge is some sort of alien production facility, most likely tied to that stuff we found at the Black Site. Advent and the alien forces won't be happy to see us, so expect heavy resistance. We have to do whatever it takes to find out what's going on in there.
So, break in, shoot everyone, loot the place dry, and then blow it up. Another day on the job for XCOM. Team is a go.
This is Avenger. The facility is in range. Move to investigate.
Position is obscured.
And we're concealed to start with. So, we'll start... Well, let's start with Final, paradoxically enough. Move her up. Get eyes on the gate. Nothing so far, but trying to flank that way, waste of time. It's the edge of the map. Trying to flank this way, likewise, probably. I don't know. We've got a fair margin to go to the left if we wanted to. Right, Moxie, shift it. Okay. Ooh, Meat Shield! Meat Shield is back, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure what he's going to make of this, but if he survives, we can ask him. Widow, move up, hold your position and cover. Keep the squad decently dispersed. Pitbull, center position, please. And hold what you got. Tickle. Again, decently dispersed if you don't mind. Bullseye. Find yourself a cover position there, should do.
Affirmative. Covering.
First turn complete. And the aliens, yeah, still no contact. So, I think we can justify moving final along. Just pivot the squad round. We are not going in through the front door. I'm not entirely suicidal. Okay, what have we got there? Still no contacts. Looks like an Advent dropship. And then outer perimeter, guard tower. Okay. No contacts so far, however. Mox, move up. Meat Shield. Next tree, if you don't mind. We'll get Bullseye on this tree to the right. Widow set there. Dispersion intervals isn't quite what I'd like, but it'll do for the moment. Pitbull, next tree. Tickle. That'll do for the moment. We're still on sneaky time, and Bullseye, set yourself up on that tree just in case we need some fire support next turn.
Got it covered.
Still no contacts, however. I'm expecting most of them will be on the inner perimeter. Okay. Bullseye can stay where he is. Final. Drop down and get us a better look at the base, will you?
My life is in your hands.
Yeah, it is. Try not to think about that. Right. Clear so far. We'll move her up again. Still no contacts. This is getting moderately interesting and also moderately freaky. Looks like there's another access road hooking up here. Then there's one bridge across, two bridges across the chasm. I'm guessing that's going to be our first contact, or at least our first hard contact, taking one of these approach bridges. Swings and roundabouts, which one we take. They're equidistant, and there's a bunker covering the approach both ways. But at the moment, it looks like there's nothing on this initial parking lot. So, Meat Shield. Shift up, get yourself into cover. That'll do. Widow.
Got it moving.
Not quite a double move, but gets you a decent firing position. Pitbull. Right, set yourself up with final, if you don't mind. I don't want you on point at the moment. Not while we're still sneaking about. Tickle. High ground, if you don't mind. Give us some cover fire in case we need it. Bullseye. Still no contact. Ha. Set long watch for the moment. It's a lousy position. The squad's going too far left to really be covered from there, but it'll do for the moment. Mox, move up and tag team meat shield for the moment. Okay, clear him.
To Overwatch.
I hear Sectopod. Well, it's actually kind of a good thing that we found it. I'm saying this in the loosest possible sense. And I can hear a heavy mech stamping around as well. Okay. Do we go loud? Alright. I think we go loud. Let's get a remote start on that car if we can. Which we can't at the moment. I need to get Final to a better position to do that. And you know what? There will do very nicely. Single move.
I have sight beyond vision.
Let's get targets. And she should be able to remote start this car. And just get this party going. Right, so 12 damage and no stealth break. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, Mr. Stampy should be awake and very unhappy. Squad is still concealed. They did not see that. Huh. Okay, we could exploit this. Chain shot, it's 63% chance. Or I could just take a regular shot, but I'd have to hit it with probably 2 other people to make the kill. Or I could rupture it, which would leave it set up for 1 person. Or we could acid bomb. Alright. We'll rupture to start with. We are going loud. Okay. Now Mr. Stampy is very awake and very unhappy with us. Except Mr. Stampy is not doing anything at the moment. Meat Shield. Your turn. Welcome to the Resistance, boyo. What can I say? If you're going to start a new career, start it in style. Right, that's the good news. The Sectopod is gone. Hopefully it's the only one on this map. The bad news, of course, is that stealth, yeah, that's a distant memory. We are no longer home to Mr. Subtle. And I'm not hanging around those barrels either. So, Mox. Dig yourself in. Still no contact. Interesting. We heard a heavy mech earlier. That slightly lighter thumpy thumpy thumpy. That's a heavy mech. Right, move Widow up. Get her into a closer Overwatch position so we've got some covering fire. There we go. And tickle. Shift at speed, mate. Shift at speed.
Stepping off.
High ground has just turned into a disadvantage bullseye. No, that position is no longer of any use, so... As much as I dislike the idea of bunching the squad up like this, we need to get them through this parking lot and into the next phase. Still no contacts. At least I think that crunch was the... something moving. I could have been wrong.
Adelante.
Reload Pitbull. Done. Final, go find us something to shoot, would you? So, move 1.
At your service.
Yes, you are. And still no contacts. This is very curious. Did they literally just have 1 Sectopod on guard dog duty? No contacts whatsoever. Huh. Okay, I was expecting that guy to have backup. Interesting. Well, let's take advantage of it. Mox, move yourself up there. And set Overwatch. We're going to have to do this a bit more carefully now. Meat shield. Right. Meat shield, get up. You're on point if we need a distraction. Aha! And speaking of distractions, we just found the Sectopod's buddies. And of course, I went and moved Bullseye, didn't I? We won't need a high ground cover on that side of the Advent carrier anymore. Ha 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 ha. Right, Widow could move up and try to take the shield bearer before he gets completely active, but she doesn't have a shot on any of them. There, no, she has to really step out in order to get a good firing position. On the other hand, so do they, but they'll be aiming at meat shield. So Mox does not have combat presence available. Well, he did, but he's out of actions. Unless I use... I know what we're going to do. Tickle. Hold what... Actually, no. Tickle doesn't apply. Did I bring Trojan on this one? I don't think I did. Which means that Mox cannot exploit teamwork either. Okay. In which case... Widow, get yourself set there. So do I, Missy, so do I. Then set yourself on Overwatch. That's sorted. Pitbull. Okay, again. Double move. Risky. Hopefully worth it. Tickle. Right. Shift up hard cover. We may lose meat shield to this. And Bullseye, get yourself back up there, would you? Slight change of plan. That high ground position I said was worthless last turn. Yes, suddenly it isn't. Okay, Archon is breaking. Mox displays his traditional Reaper level of accuracy, and okay, it's gone for Blazing Pinions. That's actually good. Kinda. I'll have to move a few squad members, but I was going to have to do that anyway. And then it eats a volley of fire. Anyhow, and then the shield bearer comes around the corner, pops his shield, so that should be his actions gone as well, and he should be nicely set up for Bullseye. However, Pitbull has to move. So, we will do exactly that. We will not, however, stand next to the exploding barrel. Oh, off you go, Pity. There we are. All sorted. 52%. Well, if nothing else, it'll mark the target. And if we're really lucky, it'll do that. Not sure how we're going to get to the loot, but that's another matter entirely. Okay. Bullseye, have you got... Nope, you haven't got line of sight because he moved again. The little sod. Fine. Okay, fine. We can deal with that. It's not a problem. It's totally not an issue at all. It's totally an issue. It's highly annoying.
Affirmative.
Swing Bullseye round. Sorted. Right, final. Sting. Actually, where's the flanking position? It's there. Okay, shift once. Sting him. Mark him. And hopefully strip his shields. Oh, and we got a crit. Excellent. Shields gone. All other fun stuff gone. Mox, just toddle around there and kill him stone dead, would you? There's a good liberated alien slave. Oh, and he got a flanking ability shot. Excellent. Meat shield. Okay, move up, get yourself into cover. And set Overwatch. Now we need to clear everyone else away from these pinions before the big boom starts. We're going to lose that loot most likely, but you know what? I don't mind. It's a better alternative to lose the loot than it is potentially lose a squad member this early on in the mission. Okay, tickles up. Pinions come down. Loot is still there, so we might go... Actually, no, might go back for that. We can divert for a turn. Pitbull, do your stuff. Go scrouge. Cool. More Alarium and an advanced laser sight. The laser sight, less of a necessity right now than the Alarium, because, as noted, AP rounds are all the rage at the moment. Which is when the game starts throwing non-armoured enemies at us. Final. Scout that bridge. Yoink. Clear to the first barricade.
You cannot run.
Oh.
I found their patrol.
Contact on the second barricade, and we've found the facility. What are we dealing with in here? Is it good news? No, of course it isn't good news. It's never good news. Moxie. Reload up.
Reloading weapon.
Find a cover position on the approach to the bridge.
Advance.
We'll use Bullseye. We'll get Bullseye into position and use him to start this with squad sight. Meat shield. Get yourself another firing position. There we go. Some cover to work with there. Widow. Hard cover position. Bit close to meat shield, but that's the way these things go. Or we could try for Haywire Protocol. Just, you know, grab that. And that was me thinking I wasn't going to need a Skulljack on this one. She's got plenty of tech score anyway. Tickle, firing position, hard cover. And set. Bullseye. Okay. Firing position for Bullseye. You know what? There will do. Hard cover, nice on the flank. And assuming these bozos don't wander off, they're wandering off. They're really wandering off. That's highly inconvenient of them. They didn't go very far though, so final. Move up and keep contact with them if you don't mind. Preferably without standing somewhere that's going to get far too much attention. That'll do. Okay. If she tosses a claymore, and then I have Bullseye detonated, we should get pretty good value for money. Or at least a very satisfactory bang, so let's do that. Yoink! More point, I don't have to worry about Bullseye missing. Bullseye! You're up. Yep, that was a satisfactory bang, wasn't it? Much easier to deal with. And the good news is, they're all nice and exposed. Mox, move up. And saturation fire. They're out of range, fine. Okay. Okay. Pop Battle Lord.
They are predictable.
Indeed they are. Meat shield. Close up. Widow. Soft cover, hold what you got. And set Overwatch just in case they try to charge. Pitbull, hard cover. Should do the trick. Again, set your Overwatch. Tickle. Not really got a good firing position anywhere, but... Let's see. Question is, are they going to try to rush the bridge, or are they going to try to sit back and snipe? Because that alters where I put Tickle. For the moment, however, you know what? We'll just blitz him up behind the car. He should be out of sight there. And now it's the alien's turn. Oh, we've got what looks like a Spectre and a Codex moving up to engage as well. I'd say they're very unhappy with us right now. Well, not to worry. Here comes the Codex. Okay, looks like the bots didn't try anything, which is curious. Elena. Oh no, we got a reaction move. Of course, Mox got his shot, didn't he? Well, can we justice that over here? Yes, I think we can. Is it wise? I'm less convinced of that, but it's safer than trying... Actually, trying to shoot it might be safer, even if I'm likely to miss. If I justice, pull it over here, and it doesn't die, then it's going to get basically a free turn to try and shadowbind Mox, so we'll just shoot it instead. Okay, aliens are on the move. Bot's trying to get into cover. Stun Lancer's ducking, and the shield bearer. Yeah, he'll pop his ability at this. Actually, what is he trying to do? I don't think that pack quite knows what's hit them. Cool. That makes life a lot simpler. Of course, it does mean I have to account for an annoyed mech that's still running around. Okay. Meat shield. Yeah, no good shot at the moment. We'll mark that target up a little for you, I think. Tickle. You've got the Codex as an option. If I step him out there, however, he's going to be a big honking target. So, plasma grenade. Right, we're going to drop plasma, and actually, even better than that, we're going to use the blast bomb, which should make a very satisfactory mess. And of course, then he pops salvo, so he'll be able to take a shot. The Codex will clone and drop itself in. Okay, that'll do for Mox. However, he hasn't got a target at the moment, so... Mox. Start with the Spectre. There we go. That gets him zeroing, gets him a hit bonus. Yes, I know. Well, kill the Codex clone before it gets itself. Or not. You say that every single time. Meat shield, show him how it's done. That's how it's done, Mox. Point gun at target, not somewhere in target's general direction. Great. Okay, that Codex 3 damage. Yeah, we'll use combat protocol, guaranteed kill. Except I don't have line of... It lied. It said I had a line of sight over there. Okay, it's a Codex. It can teleport. And I really need it dead next turn. Okay, 46% with the sniper rifle. Not brilliant, but we'll take it. I can always use final to... I can always use final, but I don't need to. There we go. So, that just leaves one... I think it's a shield bearer. But if we can remote start something... Nope, the only thing to remote start is the truck. Yeah... Right, we'll get final into cover.
Volk says I am to obey.
There we go. And then we'll pop a shot. Do we take the Lancer? The shield bearer's not a good target. Or there's the mech, but that won't kill it. We'll take the Lancer. Hope this doesn't reveal her. Roll the bones. Okay, 0% chance. Excellent. Which leaves Widow deciding what to do next. Yeah, we'll get her up, get her into cover there, and that'll pop her straight into Overwatch Pitbull. Actually, if I move you up to here, can you get a shot across the ravine onto the heavy mech? No, you can't. Fine. You know what? Move up. Hard cover. I'm risking a micro-missile barrage here, but hopefully the mech won't realise. The mech totally realised. Never mind, it's going to step in front of rather a lot of Overwatch fire. If they can hit anything. Okay, it went for its standard attack. Phew. If it had used the micro missiles, we were in trouble. And he's popped his shield. Surprise, surprise. Okay, Widow. 2 there. 265 there. Okay, you know what? Moxie. Can you justice that shield bearer over here? 70% chance of a kill. Do it. Well, we demolished his cover. I'll take that. Yes, you must. Reload while you're at it. Okay. Meat shield, 20% chance to hit. No, thank you. Widow. That's more like it. Take him.
Okay, so I got one.
Yes, one very important one as it happened. Pitbull, move up. And take the droid. Okay, section down. Bridge clear. Tickle. Move up and set Overwatch. Bullseye, double time. Leaving him out in the open like this is a bit risky, but we've got no contacts at the moment, so all is good. Final. Alright. Let's get on that roof, let's see what we're looking at. And meat shield, you know what? Go join the guys on Trump. Good boy. Okay, now it's... Let's see, the objective is just... Well, there's the door. This is XCOM. We're not using the door. Let's be honest here. There is no sane way we're using the door for this. We're going to breach this wall, go in and clear the building one end to the next. Because I prefer not to run into any kind of well-planned ambush. Final, reload the rifle. Yep, you do at that. And then go take a peek over here, make sure we're not about to get any nasty surprises. Okay, doesn't look like we're going to have any nasty surprises, so Mox, hard cover, just start bounding it forwards. Okay, right, so that's our breach point at this corner. So we want to set up with as many guns as we can on it, which means meat shield there, the 2 heavies, Widow there on the second line. We want Pitbull there. Okay, so she's set and overwatching. Tickle, we'll put you up there so you've got a breach position as well. And Bullseye, ideally well no, high ground's no use. Well, it might work if we take out enough of the roof. But as it stands, I think he's going to have a rather dodgy angle if we put him on the watchtower. So, let us see, fellow viewers. Let us see. Oh, okay, the watchtower is now definitely not an option. Final. Get yourself off that roof. It's about to get very, very unpleasant up there.
I'm on the move.
In fact, take a peek through the window while you're at it. Okay, sorted. So, who's got a plasma grenade? More to the point, who's got a grenade that I can afford to waste? Meat shield, that would be you. You've only got a basic frag, haven't you? Okay, there we go. So we'll just toss it in, take out the wall and a good chunk of the roof. Breach. And we are in. Looks like negative contact so far. Did anyone bring a battle scanner? No. However, Final is in a good position to scuttle forwards and take a look.
I am trusting you. These aren't just
Oh.
civilians. They're Advent.
Yes, and judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently manufactured. No
Oh,
wonder
lucky
they
us.
just keep coming.
Now, what's that? Investigate the clean room. Ha. Okay. Well, let's see where this takes us. Mox stack on the corner. Let's see what we have to deal with. Widow. Unfortunately, we have demolished most of the cover on that approach, which is a little awkward. Widow's stack behind him. Heavy's on Overwatch until we can take the room.
Hey, what of ya?
That's you as well, Tickle. And Long Watch for Bullseye.
Who's making that noise? Scanning.
That sounded like an Andromedon.
The fire is growing.
Okay. Right. Right, let's do this. Breach, breach, breach.
I will go.
This is the shot we've been waiting for. Take that thing down before it has a chance to run.
Oh, right. This is well, this is highly unpleasant. Okay, move Final across so we have clean line of sight on it. I am severely regretting popping the blaster bomb earlier. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Archon Ruler. We messed it up last time. It might be back. Bullseye. If you can get a position without waking it up, that looks good.
On the move.
Perfect. Mox. Take it in carefully. And set Overwatch. Meat shield. Move across. If that thing breaks out through the door, I want to be ready. Which means getting yourself over... Not actually... Actually, you know what? That kind of works. He's still got some limited cover. Set Overwatch. And it's meat shield. No one really cares what happens to him. Widow... Right, moving there will set everything off. So I don't want to do that just yet. Hold what you've got at the moment. Pitbull, can you get to a firing position without setting off the Archon Ruler? Maybe. I'm going to risk... She gets seen if she moves there. I'm just trying to judge the angles. There, no, she'll get seen. And anywhere else is not brilliant, so we'll just keep her in... Actually, we'll put her here and get back cover on Mox if we need, if one of them comes this way. Tickle... Okay, move over there. Set for cover fire if it's needed. The building is still falling down. Okay. Right, 79% shot on the Archon. Or I can establish kill zone in case it tries to move. That won't kill it. What happens if I go for Deadeye? 60. Still won't kill it. Right. We'll reload. That's a free action for him. And then we'll take the shot on the Archon. Raised it. Okay, now they're awake. Let's see what they do. Good. And it popped out in front of the door, which was kind of expected. Final... Drop that thing if you don't... Well, severely annoy it. There we go, 6 damage. Chance she's going to get revealed, of course, 50%. Yeah, she got revealed. Sod. Okay, Mox. Take it. There we go. It's down. Okay, right. I'm going to take something of a risk here and do another demolition job with a plasma grenade. Because right now I need to get this wall down so we've got some line of sight. Unfortunately, it just popped Devastate. Well, the good news is it's now visible to everyone. The bad news is I've got to move a large chunk of the squad or bad shit's going to happen. So, looks like most of it's coming down on the roof, but Bullseye is going to eat a shot. Tickle. Right. Problem is, every time I do something, the ruler gets a reaction move. Widow. Actually, what's combat protocol? Just 6 damage. Okay, take a shot. 8 damage. Don't think Devastate's going to come down. Ah, right. Devastate comes down immediately. That's something I need to remember. However, it has just popped in front of, well, the target. So, Shredstorm Cannon, 8 to 11. Doesn't help. Tickle. Chain Shot, 56%. Chain Shot here, 55%. Or I could Rupture, mark it, 70%, and set it up for a very nasty Chain Shot later. We'll do that. Or, well, it's still marked, but she missed. Ruler gets to react again. Mox gets a Retribution, which he fluffs. Yes, it is. Oh, and now the Advent boys are awake as well. Great. Just great. On the bright side, they're a long way away at the moment.
I will always find you.
Okay, maybe they're not that far away. Right, Tickle, can you take a shot on anything here? I mean, it's standing right in front of you, if you don't mind. Who else is left? Very few. Okay. So, we'll swing him round. Not great angle on the cover from there, but actually if we just stand him out in the open, it's Meat Shield, who cares about his survival? Ruler gets to react, unfortunately. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good. I'm not sure if Mox is dead or not, to be perfectly honest. It's kind of hard to tell. Who cares? Just kill it. Actually, not you. That'll do. Drop it.
There you go.
Toughened them up some, but not enough to handle us. Good work out there, people.
I am eager to begin examining the subject as soon as we can get it back to the lab. We might as well take advantage of Dr. Valen's existing experiments, as I have no intention of trying to replicate them myself.
Okay, Pitbull, step there. Pop the Shredstorm cannon.
Triturado.
Yeah, that kind of lived up to its name, didn't it? Right, saturation fire.
Cannons away!
Need a group heal there.
Okay, right. I had a horrible feeling that Mox had bugged out and died at that point. However, he didn't. He's still alive.
Here I come.
And so, more to the point, is Bullseye. So let's get to killing up these Advent. Pistol Overwatch. And Mox just... yeah, just take a shot. Okay, Dead Priest. And Overwatch just in case something charges. Okay, stasis over. Oh, final. Well, he's going to run right into Mox's Overwatch, which is going to miss. But he's on fire anyway. Don't ask me how that happened. Pistol Overwatch. Well, he's not dead yet, but he's probably regretting his life choices. Oh, took a scratch. Not to worry. The building is only slightly on fire. Final, just kill the guy. Right, which leaves the clean room. Okay. Right, stack, breach, reload everybody, and see how badly wrong this can go. I'm thinking I should probably try to breach both sides of the facility at once, just in case. That screams boss arena to me. Meat shield, get yourself reloaded. And get around the side. Widow. Shift up. Done. Pitbull. Clear up. Sorted. Tickle, you are on this side of the facility, along with Final and Mox. Bullseye, get yourself over the other side with the rest of the squad. That way, if something does pop out of that stasis chamber, we have got the option to flank it pretty much immediately. Alright, Pitbull, check the corner. Okay, clear so far. Swing up. Clear again. Tickle, reload.
I'm ready.
Hold what you got. Final, back into shadow.
My natural habitat.
Indeed. Get an eye on the clean room through the window.
This is Avenger. Package is in range.
Okay. Steal the prototype, escape the forge, extract all soldiers. Okay, so not a boss fight, but
Good to go.
potentially nasty if we make a mess of it.
Watching comes naturally.
Mox, stack it up. And meat shield, congratulations. You get to carry whatever on Earth or off it is in that thing. Canister? Tomb?
No need
Widow.
to twice.
Over in support. But I don't think we need to worry too much about an ambush. Okay. Right. Pitbull. Cover him. Hold what you got. Tickle. Well, Mox first of all. Move in and support. Meat shield. Not just yet. Widow, I want you over there on support fire as well. Okay. That actually, we're almost prepped. Tickle, firing position as well. Okay, I think this is as good as we're going to get to pop the box. So, alright, meat shields out of actions, fine. Just then turn, cycle it. I think the building's still coming down round us, but that's a problem for later. Meat shield! Open the stasis tube. Oh, we have incoming.
Looks like they called in some friends.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
Carefully. Preserve the specimen at all costs.
Confirmed acquisition of the package. Move to evac.
Great. Unfortunately, we've got to exit through the wrong side of the facility, and there's going to be trouble ahead. Pitbull? Dig in and stand by to ambush whatever comes that way. Set yourself on Overwatch. Tickle, I want you around the back of this facility and in a position to do much the same. Wait a minute, can you get onto the roof? Sweet, do it. That makes life a lot easier. Bullseye, I want the same from you if you don't mind.
Getting it done.
Final skedaddle onto a... she's going to have to open the door, isn't she? Mox, be a gentleman, would you? And, no. In fact, just barrel out, kick the door open so Elena can get through it silently. Thank you. Meat shield, congratulations. You're lugging this. Good boy. Off you go. And Widow. Again, high ground, Overwatch cover. Anything trying to drop down should get a rather nasty surprise. And last but not least,
Watch my back.
put Final on high ground, flanking whatever's about to drop in.
Scanning.
So, nasty surprise set. Have them come in. What have we got? Trooper, Lancer, Officer. Is that all? I'm mildly insulted.
I
I've
know
got
where
eyes on an
you are.
advent position.
We took down an Archon King. What do you guys think you're going to accomplish here? I mean, beyond dying horribly. Oh, he ate 13 damage. I'm mildly impressed. Fine. Okay. Reload. That was a worryingly enthusiastic yes from you. Okay, 64, 60, 50... Okay, not good angles on any of them, to be honest, but, well, she's not the only one shooting. Bullseye. That'll do. Kill it. Thank you.
How many is there now?
Oh, quite enough, believe me. Get yourself another few dozen yards.
I will reposition.
Move up. And take a shot. Yeah, that'll do. 87%. That will definitely do. Not revealed either. Sweet. After all, if they're all dead, they can't reveal her, can they? Logic. Mox. Move it up. 20%. Just saturate everything, remove his cover. Oh yeah, and kill him. And now that that's done, meat shield, grab the package and get out of here. There we go. Widow
Got it. Move it.
covering fire for the moment, even though I've got you in the evac point. Everyone else, just start running.
No hay problema.
No sense in hanging about. We seem to be pretty much done here.
Getting it done.
Like, and you know what? Enter. Yeah, thought so. Now, can I extract everyone this turn, or do I need to set another ambush? Bullseye, you're the problem one. Right, we cannot extract, so
All over it.
we're going to dig the team in, take down this next wave of reinforcements, and then set up to leg it the turn following. Finals in position. Mox, get yourself to... Actually, Mox, just grapple up if you wouldn't mind. There will do. Yoink. Then this is an atrocious spot for a firefight, actually, but move it along. We'll evacuate Meat Shield in the package, because he can't do anything to fight at the moment. There we go.
Target package in custody.
So, Widow, hold Overwatch. And then Pitbull. Alright, the ladder is there. Cover position is there. So again, move her up, single action only, hold Overwatch. Tickle. Well, I don't think anything down there is going to get to fire, so I'll risk leaving him out of cover for a second. Hold Overwatch. And with everyone accounted for, end the turn, have a drop in, and we'll decide what we need to do. Reinforcements looks like maybe a priest, a lancer, no, priest, purifier, and trooper. Okay, that we can. That's not a sister. We can exit that in one turn pretty easily.
There is nowhere to hide.
Of course, if there's anything still alive next turn, well, that's even better. Hey guys! And now you're done with the obligatory dramatic posing. Let's get on with the obligatory dramatics, bleeding and dying, shall we?
One down. 1,000.
So, what happened to the congregation, Priesty? Okay, you know what, let's try this acid bomb. I'm kind of interested. Yoink! Yep, that works exactly like an Andromedon's acid burn. The stuff you learn. On the bright side, I think we are now good to extract. In fact, yes, I think we are good to extract. Let's pull everyone out. So, gone. Tickle... Do you have salvo? Yes, you do. Right. No sense in leaving that guy to suffer unnecessarily. Like I said, no sense in it. It's just cruel. As opposed to bathing him in highly corrosive acid and then setting light to him with superheated matter and blowing him up, but hey, that's the way these things go in war. Bullseye. Peg it.
Ready to boogie.
Yep. Boogie on up.
I go where I'm
Final extract.
This day is done.
Yay! Although technically I think it's night at the moment. Mox.
I leave the field.
And Widow. Team is extracted.
We got what we came for. Let's
We are
clear
gone.
the area.
So, aside from that one nasty moment I thought Mox had been smashed out of the game world, that went pretty smoothly, and the Archon King is dead. And you begin to see why my first encounter with it was not one I was fond of either.
Peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders. Trust
Yes, yes,
in
yes,
their
yes, yes.
wisdom, and we shall...
Our friend from the Resistance is becoming one of our most trusted veterans. It's a testament to our cause.
Yes, and oh, they can level up. Tickle and Final can get down to the trading center.
We have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of time and resources to fully analyze this specimen. Now that we have recovered one of Dr. Valen's test subjects, I can begin an autopsy on the specimen as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Good. So we've got two major projects to run, the Archon King's corpse and whatever's in this. Fun times. Flight-capable suit sounds interesting, or we could research the stasis suit.
Facility are disconcerting, Commander. If the aliens are somehow assembling or growing the Advent forces en masse, our efforts to defeat them will be that much harder. I will leave you and your team to pursue this further.
Thank you, Lightbulb Guy. Thank you so much.
Objective added.